Hi everyone, the Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to Coast Trucking. So we're here in Denver. Looks like we're going to have to go a little ways here. We've got an hour and 49 minutes to get there. I think we'll be okay. So let's head on out and hopefully we can make it. So it is an urgent delivery. So we're going to have a bit of a challenge in that regard. We've got to get out of the yard here. There's the exit sign. It's always a little bit of a challenge again, as we saw when we were coming in, where we've got some security around rail yards, because the last thing they want is potential damage or some sort of, opportunity for a terrorist event or something. So we'll just head straight out here. No reason to try to maneuver and then get misaligned. So let's see, an hour and 49, so we have to be there, let's say, before 1:45. So we know we're going to have to go left here. Or actually, I think we go straight, because it's a do not enter. We can get across there before he gets there, though. Doesn't look like anybody's coming yet. So we'll stop. Whoops, we do have someone coming. We have a lot of someone's coming. Come on, guys. Alright, what are we doing? Let me back away, because clearly I'm scaring the heck out of all of them. This is not helping. All right. Now we have a red light up there. So doesn't look like it's been red very long, so that doesn't help. Oh, well, it just turned green, so that works. As long as everybody can get through here. Come on. Because we've got to go around like another section. Why? Oh my goodness. I don't know what it's doing, but... Why did they stop? Yeah, this is just not going well. I've literally spent 20 minutes here. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very, very tight. Half tempted to see if we can turn on... Oh goodness, and now that one turned. This is just a disaster. Good news is time's going a little bit slowly here. But yeah, I have about an hour and a half now to get there with it expiring, which is not good. All right. So I know we have a ways, because we could see it had a gap on the large map, so it's not going to be pretty, that's for sure. Alright. Because, yeah, I think we're going to be way outside the location here. Good news is we're not towing anything, so at least we're going to be able to accelerate as quick as possible. I can go faster now. Speed limit increased, so let me take advantage of every little bit I can. But this is an area here that we've gone through before. Right lane ends, so... Alright, there's a truck up there. Of course, yeah, this guy's moving over. Hopefully he won't, like, dive back then. Alright. So we're good there. That's a problem waiting to happen. The Pepsi truck's just got his blinkers on. Lovely. Oh my goodness. This is like a slalom course today. What is happening? Wow, why did he do that? That was not fun. Let me just say that. Alright. Yeah, that would have been a real mess if I was loaded trying to make that abrupt of a move. Alright, hopefully this is our exit here at Steamboat Springs. And then we'll probably be okay if it is. Alright. It is. Now it's just how far away are we? Oh, it's right there. It's like on the exit ramp. Interesting. But I suppose now seeing the terrain, you kind of got to put things where you can put them. The mountains kind of dictate that. But this is almost like a road, I suppose. But yeah, I think we made it with about 30 minutes to spare, so that's pretty good. Given how it started out. Let's see. 35 minutes. Alright. So he's over there, I guess, sorting through. No, I guess he's trying to get in the door. Where is it? There it is. I see it beyond the back there. Oh. Didn't realize they had porta potties out there. I guess maybe for drivers. Somebody's waiting. They have like traffic lights there, like they're installing those. Interesting. Alright, get connected. Reset ourselves. Alright, and it was about 350 miles or so. The challenge is, again, it's an urgent delivery, but I'm going to have to, I think I'm going to have to rest. So I'll have to see how it all plays out. I'm assuming going left, but I don't know. Oh, wow. I guess I'm a little turned around, but I suppose maybe we were heading west. I don't know. But yeah, if I think about on the map, the gap was in this direction, which is the direction of Moab, so never mind. The other nice thing is we can go another 10 miles an hour faster. Oh, but now it's slowed down right away. Interesting. So I guess we can't. So we'll go back down to 70. Hopefully it'll be an uneventful ride. I think this is a pretty nice little trip through the mountains here. This is I-70, I think. So it's got some nice scenery, including right here the tunnel that goes under that monstrous mountain range, I guess. I mean, it's not a whole range, but clearly, again, the only way to get through without doing some crazy maneuvering. So, it's supposed to be 50. I have not turned off my cruise, but I think we're not going to go much faster because now there's a little bit of a hill here, so, and it looks like we'll be out of there because there's a viewpoint coming up, and I assume the viewpoint's outside, otherwise there wouldn't be much of a view. So, yep, there we go, and then I'm sure once we get clear a little bit, we'll be able to speed up again. So there's the viewpoint indicator there. We're entering the White River National Forest, and there we are. Oh, interesting. It's technically 35, but this doesn't seem, well, now I don't have much of a choice. I was going to say it doesn't seem to need to be that slow, but they're being nice. They're going to make me be nice too. I think it's because we're going downhill. I'm not quite sure why he's over here, given, really? Now he's going to go behind him? This is the plan? Oh boy. Alright, well, I was gonna go because I can't understand why, but so I will now take advantage of the fact that they are moved over. But yeah, we've come this way, as you can see. I think this is the runaway truck ramp that I had talked about. Like, I wonder if they work, but certainly not going to try it. Certainly not at this speed, because my guess is we'd hit some invisible wall and do like 50% damage and destroy the truck and not even be able to move without being towed. So, but I'm really confused because the speed limit, like, there was nothing with the road. Oh, there we go, end truck. So I guess that works. So I think this is a moving company. Yeah, Grable Van Lines, I believe, is a mover. So let me move back over. But yeah, this is a much lighter load than what we were hauling before. You know, those aromatics that we left the yard with. So it helps to then move things along a little bit. Alright, now we're back up to speed. So, Eagle River. And now it's saying to slow down again. I don't understand. Does this get... Oh, we're entering Glenwood Canyon? Is that part of it? I think it just might be the curve in general, but it's not really causing me any issue. So the biggest challenge will be if someone suddenly decides to pass and pull out. Another little tunnel, but this one's really tiny. It's almost not worth it. But obviously they needed it for the way this goes, because yeah, I don't know that the underside totally, I mean, it doesn't overlap it obviously, because the pillars that would support this would then be in the middle of the roadway, so that obviously wouldn't work, but there may be a slight overlap, and you can kind of see that it did appear to tuck in a little bit. So looks like this tunnel is the same grade level on both sides. Again, we've got another viewpoint not too far away, so just past this turn, I'm assuming we're going back outside. We are. So alright, so we've got a hay truck. But, yeah, other than it weaving around a little bit, this isn't really that bad. And it looks like it's dropping back down, so we're going to go to that kind of multi-level traversal through the canyon here. But obviously to fit the roadway in here, because you can see how close it is, they're down, like they're not overlapping, but obviously if there was some sort of accident that caused someone to head toward the middle, it's really close together. So I think they were just trying to minimize the likelihood of something happening, and especially, needing shoulders and stuff. It makes things a little bit wider. So all good here. So this is Aspen, a big skiing area. Alright. So yeah, the challenge is going to be, I think I'm okay on fuel, but obviously if I have the opportunity, if I do have to stop, I'll just have to see if the driver starts yawning. I'm going to have like 2 hours at that point. But I think we still have 200 miles, so. And that little bed icon on top is pretty full, so we'll see how it all plays out, but and my concern is because it's the most urgent of deliveries, it's the 3 arrows. I don't know if that's urgent or important, I don't remember. But whatever it is, because it's only 350 miles, I'm not sure that it's given me enough time to sleep and burn 10 hours to sleep, but we'll see how everything goes, because I'm not sure we're going to have much of a choice. Because I'm thinking pretty soon, if you're wondering why I'm as wondering as I am, yeah, my tablet is charging, so I don't have my sim dashboard available to me. So I just knew it was a short run. So this rest area I've never stopped at. It just never works out. But I suppose one of these days I could just drive it over there and at least take a look at it, because it's got to be kind of interesting. Alright, so we're coming up on 200. I don't think, I've never known to be able to get to Moab with just highway, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have to exit at some point and take roads, which is just going to, again, raise the challenge of, can I really get this done without resting? But I don't think that's going to be feasible. Now, the nice thing is I can speed up 10 miles an hour there. See if that helps. We'll see if we can even get up to speed. With our previous load we couldn't. But this seems to be doing pretty well. And now we need to slow down again, so. Alright, we've got Grand Junction. Alright, so. Oh, this is one where it looks like we did stop at one point. So, well, actually, no, it exited and then took us a different way. But it looks like, yeah, it was one that we did stop and either get gas or rest or both. Not sure. Oh, it just then took us to the next exit to get on. I see. Okay, we can speed up again. Another ventilation shaft. I swear we just passed that. Alright, another big rest area there. I think Rangeley's at the far west side of Colorado, so Probably getting very close. Port of entry, which is likely going to mean a way station. Yep, there's the sensor, so let's see. Oh, and there's the yawn, so we're in that window. And we have to stop, so that's not going to help timing-wise. Looks like we've got a truck ahead of us, yep. But just one, so shouldn't be too bad. But, you know, we've already taken 10 minutes since we had the signal, almost, so I think it was at 5. $540, wow. Not sure if that was the new guy we hired. It was like a Michael. I thought it was a Michael, but maybe it was Mikhail, or Mikhail. Alright. Oop, there's a truck just driving through. That's a bit dangerous. I mean, I know they can do it, but I don't understand why they get called in that case if they're not going to have them weigh. Alright, but that yawn again might mean we're down to an hour and a half. Alright, there's the Colorado, leaving Colorado, which means there'll be a Utah border. Oh, there it is. It's always interesting how they do that, but I know they can't put it in the same place, but it makes it seem like there's this no man's land between the states, and obviously there isn't, but it's just where they choose to put the signs. Alright, well, now we can go even a little bit faster. So that will help, I think. Although, I don't know. I think, because we've still got about 100 miles to go, I think that's pushing it too much. Unless we are on the highway for a long time yet. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's at least the third yawn, so... Alright, Martin. Did Martin level up? It's moving very quickly. Martin did level up. But I think everyone other than the 2 that I just hired are set appropriately to be balanced at this point. That says Moab. So my guess is we have to exit here. Oh boy. You know, we've still got 80 miles. Alright, I think I'm going to have to take the chance and stop, because otherwise we're going to run the risk of dozing off like I did that one time, and aside from it being illegal and me getting fined, it was not fun, and it's going to cost me a lot more than potentially losing the urgent delivery on a $16,000 order. So, let's see. Never mind. I'll find a new route. I wonder what the best way to do this is. Because if that truck wasn't sitting there, I would have just pulled straight in. But I think I can get through here. So that's going to be my plan. We'll just make sure I don't suddenly see something. I don't. Whoops. Sorry for that. Didn't quite mean to be that drastic. Alright, I'm heading right for the icon. There we go. Alright. Let's see what happens. Alright, well, it's not telling us or giving us any warning about that the customer's expecting us soon or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and fill up because we're definitely low. But yeah, definitely a tight spot here. Sabrina couldn't find a job. Wow, it's still over $5. So yeah, they obviously did quite a bit because we got over 100,000, where before we were lower there. I'm sure we'll pay over 1,000 in gas. 1138. Ooh, Ahmed got 11,000. Not bad, Ahmed. That was good. Every time it does that, it scares me. Like, did I do something wrong? I'm like looking for the penalty, but alright, well, I know I can't go that way, but I want to make sure I'm clear. Alright. So should be good, and then we'll head right back the way we were and get onto the interstate again. No, whoop, there's... Why was he turning to the left like that when he was going right? That was very uncomfortable. Alright. So, make sure I swing wide enough. And then we'll get going. But now at least we know we're rested. It's just a question of, are we going to get the urgent music or anything, because we're getting close. But I'm not sure. Good news is, again, we can go 80 here, it's telling me, so set myself for 85. Don't know if we'll get anywhere near that. Probably have to turn before we can do that, but and yeah, it's interesting because I think it was about 4, let's say. So we'll see if we get there before 6, because I think that would have been the longest we could have pushed it, even with the grace time. Alright, so this is price and whatever. Don't know that we're gonna exit. Oh, we are. Alright. So, well, we did get up to 77, so it's pretty good that way. I think this might be the exit that I rolled the truck on once. Might have been in this series early on. I don't remember. Although, no, it couldn't have been in this series, because I just discovered that ramp, so never mind. Alright, so I gotta drop this down. I went the wrong way. Do not want to go 100. Might be fun, but... Alright, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, at this point it's been another hour since we were at where we rested. And we were already yawning, so we would have been an hour in. We'll see if we get past him here before it shrinks back down, because I'm guessing this is just this hill, but we're struggling to get up this hill too, losing some speed. And yeah, it looks like it narrows up there, so I think the answer is going to be a no. We're not going to get past them. There's something up there in the distance. Looks like, yeah, just the Best Buy location. Alright, I will do that. It's a little slower here through Price. Yeah, it should be close. I'm a little confused. Turn left. Hmm.
Reroute.
Wait. You told me to turn left. Wait a minute, did I? How did I end up way up here? I mean, Alright. Did I somehow miss a turn? I don't understand. Alright, well, we'll definitely, I guess, we'll exit there, and then we'll turn around at the next exit. Well, this is going to get real interesting now. Now I really do run the risk of not making it in time. I mean, I've got 2 hours to go.
Get ready to turn left.
Why is it telling me to turn left before it's telling me to exit?
Turn left, and then keep left.
So, yeah, now I really need to rush.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Alright.
Turn left.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering, because this is the way we head to Moab from the other direction. Yeah, I must have missed a turn somewhere or something. I think I was just so happy to have been able to rest. I wonder if, I mean, it did tell me to go, but then I wonder if I should have turned a different way when I got on. Oh, you know what? We needed to go straight. And I think I got back on the interstate because we were getting off, and then I rested, but then I got on the interstate. So yeah, I just went the wrong way. Well, that's not good. Alright, well, hopefully I can make it. Alright, 15,000 for Branko. Because I'm like, yeah, I know this Best Buy. I go through this center quite a bit. Not deliver to it, but I pass it. I mean, again, the benefit, I guess, will be as long as I am not late and getting a penalty, is I think it'll give me credit and pay me for these extra miles, but, well, it won't pay me for them, but I'll get experience for them. Alright. We still have 102 miles. Wow. Yeah, because literally you can see that's where that rest area was. But at this point, like, we're going to be really close to, if we do start getting a warning, that we'll be at least nearby. What I want to see is the interstate. I think, like, once we're there, I think we'll be close enough that even if we just have an hour, like, we'll make it. But it's pretty cloudy out there. I'm wondering if we're going to get hit with some rain before this is all over. I think that's the interstate there. Does look like it. Yep. Alright. So, a few more seconds, and I think we'll at least be safe enough. But yeah, this is the turn we needed to go around and get on. And then next exit, is where we go. And that's where we should have been. So, like, yeah, we could have had this done 10 minutes ago. I apologize. I know we had a really long episode before just the last one, so I was thinking, oh yeah, 350 miles. It's a little bit long, but it'll work. I guess we'll see how it all plays out here. Of course. So I'm not sure. Oh, there's the sign. I was going to say I'm not sure how far, but so maybe it's right there in that space. Yeah, Crescent Junction, Moab. That's where we were. So all of this driving was just for fun. Just to burn some extra gas.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright. I heard her that time. So I will follow directions. Oh, there we go. But now we're within the hour. So I think we'll be okay. But we definitely pushed it. Alright. Now hopefully this truck ahead of me will do what he needs. Moab's 23, so that shouldn't take too long if that's where we've got to go. Because yeah, I think it starts warning us when we have about an hour. So the biggest challenge will be if we have a difficult parking job. But we should be able to get through town here pretty quickly.
Right,
Oh,
and then turn right.
okay. I mean, obviously there's something down here, but I don't know that I've gone this way to deliver anything. I think I've driven this way, but and I don't see a delivery point yet, so this is not a good thing. Please stay up, stay up. I always get nervous, especially when I'm running late, but it's usually when the gates just move, like the invisible wall pops up, and so I've been like, oh, I'm kind of going through, and then suddenly the trailer gets hit. And, oh, well, there's the flag, so, but I can't see how the road gets us there, so this could still be a ways. Wow. Because, yeah, time is ticking away, so this is not helpful, all this meandering around the mountains. Oh, there's a different Texaco or something, I guess. So maybe I'll keep that in mind, because this is kind of nowhere near town. So if I have something that has a short pickup, I'm going to have a problem. So, alright, it looks like it's right here. So, I want to be careful. Alright, there we go. I suppose it's 6 1/2 dozen of the other. I'm like, I wonder why it just didn't let me go straight, keep my speed going, but I suppose we come in a little straighter this way. Boy, oh boy. We may be late. This is not good. I would think we'd get another warning, but I really don't know. Just worried we, like, missed it, and that's why it's not warning us. Nothing I can really do. I mean, this part does help, where at least now we're not waiting but wow, we've got to like drive around. You know, all these extra minutes don't help when I've got a delivery that I need to make. I mean, I suppose if I didn't get lost, I only have myself to blame, right?
Safe and sound.
Now, where does it want it? Somewhere off to the side, huh? Oh, okay. So it looks like they want us to tuck it in. So this might not be too bad, which is good, because at least that kind of parking job it should be relatively straightforward. So just trying to be efficient here, but not too terribly bad. I don't know that I've ever really watched this, but the time seems to be moving much slower now, which is a good thing. Oh, did I not get in the right place? It's not going to give... Oh, it is. Thank goodness. All right. I guess we'll see if we made it. Well, it says excellent. That's a good sign. All right. We did get the urgent delivery, because otherwise we would have lost 2,252. Whew. I mean, again, all these bonuses are on the 521, so I guess that's a benefit. Sorry for the longer episode, but I'll see you next time.